Hare Krishna. Do we have sound? Bolo, bolo, bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Oh. Let's see if I'm in focus. So, sound check, 1 2 1 2. Do we have sound? Wait, I can hear myself. No volume on this computer. Can someone please check for me whether we have sound? Let me know in the comments. Well, I meant we must have because we have captions. So, welcome to the Expand the Bliss evening live stream. We're gonna have a class on Bhagavad-gita with His Grace, Purujit Prabhu. And so please stay tuned. And there's 3 of you watching here now live, so maybe you already know the drill. But you can just tag your friends in the chat. Just put the @ symbol, then their name, and then press enter. It's very easy. They can come to the class. They can also get benefit of Srimad Bhagavad-gita. And you can also share this on groups and just go and join. If you're not part of any groups, big mistake, go and join some groups, some spiritual groups, some Hare Krishna groups, any groups, doesn't matter. Even ordinary people groups. And you can share this live stream into those groups. You can also share this live stream on your timeline, on your feed, on your story, on your friend's timeline. Just tax your brain a little bit how to share this live stream as much as possible. And if you do that, Krishna's going to be very pleased. And so now we're going to chant a nice song about Krishna. Jai Radha Madhava. This song describes all the pastimes of Krishna in the spiritual world. Hare Krishna Mo, thanks for confirming. Hare Krishna to Shan Misir. Nice. Yeah, so, okay, sounds there, video is there. Very good. Yeah. So tag your friends, Prabhus. I want to see some tags. Look, Mo's tagging. Very good, Mo. Shan is tagging. No, Shan's not tagging. Shan, can you help tag, please? Shan Misir. Please tag your friends, Shan. Don't just say Hare Krishna. Tag your friends. Life is too short not to tag. Hare Krishna, Dan. Hey, Dan, Prabhu, thank you for coming. Can you please tag your friends? Tag your friends. Hare Krishna, Peter, Prabhu. Peter Krishna, Hare Krishna. Now we're going to chant. Also, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but I put the shlokas 8:20, but I think I'm a little behind on the shlokas, which one we're reading. So if someone who's more in knowledge can just put the actual shloka number and chapter number, well, I know the chapter 8, but the shloka number in there, please. Jai Radha Madhava Punjabi Had. Yeah? What's that? Thank you. Namaste Narasimhaya Pralada Lada Dayini Pralada Lada Dayini Hiranyakashipur Vakshaha Hiranyakashipur Vakshaha Shilatankana Kalaye Shilatankana Kalaye Ito Nasingo Parato Nasingo. Ito Nasingo Parato Nasingo. Yato Yato Yamitato Nasingo. Yato Yato Yamitato Nasingo. Bahya Nasingo Hridaye Nasingo. Bahya Nasingo Hridaye Nasingo. Nasingamadim Sharanam Prapade. Nasingamadim Sharanam Prapade. Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Adhuta Shringam. Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam. Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Sringam. Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam. Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Nasingadev Jaya. Nasingadev Jaya. Nasingadev Jaya. Nasingadev Jaya. Narahari Jaya. Narahari Jaya. Narahari Jaya. Narahari Jaya. Bhakta Prahlad. Bhakta Prahlad. Bhakta Prahlad Jaya. Bhakta Prahlad. Prabhupada. Prabhupada. Prabhupada Jaya Jaya. Prabhupada Jaya Jaya. Prabhupada. Prabhupada. Prabhupada Jaya Jaya. Prabhupada. Shri Nrsimha Bhagavan ki jai. Bhakta Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutare Shrimad Bhaktivedanta Swamine Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaura Namacharani Vishesheshana. Hare Krishna. Because now I see there are 12 more of you watching. So Hare Krishna to all of those I didn't greet before. Who else is here? Yvonne is here. Shamdai is here. Mott Studios is here. Jitendra Kumar. Ananda Christoph. Lena, Doris. Nice. So, Peruse, I want to see some tagalicious comments here. Yvonne, can you help us? Tag all your friends. Okay, Dan is tagging. Very nice to see Dan. Thank you. Great to see that Dan is getting involved in this way. Ananda Christophe, bonjour. Nick Milne, Hare Krishna, long time no see. Hare Krishna, Nick. Thanks for coming. Shamandai, can you help us tag all the friends, all the people you can think of in the universe? Okay, you're doing it, Jai. Wonderful to see Shamdai also tagging. I think Shamdai tags regularly. So everyone should follow Shamdai's example and tag. Tag your friends. Okay, now we're going to chant Jai Radha Madhava. Jai, okay, who knows the meaning of this song? Who can answer the meaning of this song without looking at the lyrics online? That is cheating. Krishna knows. Little quiz. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashoda Nandana Vraja Jana Ranjana. Yashoda Nandana Vraja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtatarashat Shri His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtatarashat Shri His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garadhar Shiva Sari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Sham Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Shri Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Yamuna Mai Ki Jai. Ganga Mai Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Samaveta Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande Hare Hare Bol. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutara Shrimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravana Vicharini Vishesha Srila Prabhupada Ishtarani.
Thank you, Maitreya Prabhu, for this wonderful chanting. Hare Krishna, dear friends. We have the earphone. To say Hare Krishna to my friends.
Then this, we can do like this.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Dear Mark Kunse, Prabhu, Yvonne, Hare Krishna. If you're watching, please write Hare Krishna. Kindly. After all, it is the Yuga Dharma. It can save us from all the miseries of material existence. Lina, Rebecca, Shamdai, welcome, dear Matajis. Thank you very much for tagging everyone, especially Shamdai Mataji, Yvonne, Mark. Tagging means loving. If you love Expand the Bliss, please tag your friends. Someone might see this live stream and it can change his life. Amy, Hare Krishna, Amy, Srinivas Prabhu, Nick, Peter Kirsch, Red Willow, Haribol, Doris. Okay. Koni, Hare Krishna Koni, thank you so much for the donation again on behalf of all the devotees. Ananda, Hare Krishna. We haven't spoken for a long time, Ananda, on the phone. You were avoiding me. You were chanting Hare Krishna. You have no time for Prajapa with Purujit. Yeah, Ananda told me she's chanting more than 16 rounds every day. Yes, very good. Very nice. Okay, so we have, how many viewers are watching? 16, 15 viewers. Very good. It'll be better if it was 15,000. But yeah, we must perform our duty regardless of the material circumstance. This is the teaching of Krishna consciousness, somehow or other. So yesterday we were discussing about this cycle of Bhutva, Pralaya. Oh, no, sorry. We're discussing about the spiritual world.
Which look is it?
Today we're going to discuss 8th chapter, text 22. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Purusha sa paraha partha.
Purusha sa paraha patha.
Bhaktya labhyastu ananyaya.
Ya labhyastu ananyaya.
Yasyanta stani bhutani.
Yasyantah sthani bhutani.
Yena sarvam idam tatam.
Yena sarvam idam tatam. Purusha sa paraha patha.
Purusha sa paraha partha.
Ya labhyastu ananyaya.
Bhaktya labhyastu anyaya.
Yasyantah sthani bhutani.
Yasyanta stani bhutani.
Yena sarvam idam tatam.
Yena sarvam idam tatam. Purusha, the Supreme Personality.
The Supreme Personality.
Saha, he. Paraha,
the
Supreme,
than
whom no one is greater. Partha, O son of Pratha. Bhaktya, by devotional service. Labhya, can be achieved. To, but. Ananyaya, unalloyed, undeviating devotion. Yasya, his. Antastani, within. Bhutani, all this material manifestation. Yena, by whom. Sarvam, all. Idam, whatever we can see. Tatam, distributed. Translation: the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. Although he is present in his abode, he is all-pervading, and everything is situated within him. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. It is here clearly stated that the supreme destination, from which there is no return, is the abode of Krishna, the Supreme Person. The Brahma Samhita describes this supreme abode as Ananda Chinmaya Ras, a place where everything is full of spiritual bliss. Whatever variegatedness is manifest there is all of the quality of spiritual bliss. There is nothing material. All variegatedness is expanded as the spiritual expansion of the Supreme Godhead Himself. For the manifestation, there is totally of the spiritual energy, as explained in chapter 7. For the manifestation, there is totally of the spiritual energy, as explained in chapter 7. As far as this material world is concerned, although the Lord is always in His supreme abode, He is nonetheless all-pervading by His material energy. So by His spiritual and material energies, He is present everywhere, both in the material and in the spiritual universes. Yasyanta sthani means that everything is sustained by Him, whether it be spiritual or material energy. It is clearly stated here that only by bhakti or devotional service can one enter into the Vaikuntha spiritual planetary system. In all the Vaikunthas, there is only one Supreme Godhead, Krishna, who has expanded Himself into millions and millions of plenary expansions. These plenary expansions are four-armed and they preside over the innumerable spiritual planets. They are known as, by a variety of names, Purushottama, Trivikram, Keshava, Madhava, Aniruddha, Rishikesha, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Sridhar, Vasudeva, Damodar, Janardhan, Narayan, Vamana, Padmanabh, etc. These plenary expansions are likened unto the leaves of a tree, and the main tree is likened to Krishna. Krishna, dwelling in Goloka Vrindavan, His supreme abode, systematically conducts all affairs of both universes, material and spiritual, without a flaw by power of His all-pervasiveness. Om Agyan Tirinandasya Yanajana Shalakayam Chakshunanmanitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I was born in the darkness of ignorance, and my spiritual master, His divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, has opened my darkened eyes with the torchlight of knowledge. I offer my humble obeisances unto His lotus feet. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Jai.
And Hare Krishna to Harikesha Tabai Ramrathen. Hare Krishna, dear devotee. So, Krishna resides in the spiritual world, untouched by the modes of material nature, where He manifests, where He enjoys His transcendental pastimes. We all belong to that place. We have come from that place, and we will return to that place. There's only one condition. We have to render pure devotional service to Krishna. We have to become pure devotees. That is the Chinmaya Rasa, the transcendental nature, the transcendental currency within all these spiritual relationship with Krishna. Chinmaya Ras, Ananda Chinmaya Ras. Everything is full of Ananda. Can you just close the door? It's disturbing. So even if there is apparently some inebriety in the spiritual world, just like, for example, Krishna steals butter. He is called Makanchor. So suppose Krishna steals butter from the gopis, and the gopis, they complain to Mother Yashoda, just like it was manifested here by Krishna. That is also full of Ananda. The gopi who is complaining, she is full of Ananda. Krishna, who is fearful, so he doesn't become exposed from stealing, that fearfulness is also bringing him Ananda. The pot that was broken by the rock of Krishna, he is also experiencing Ananda. I was broken by Krishna. Oh, so nice. Very different from this world. Here, whatever we experience as happiness, pleasure, ultimately turns into darkness, suffering, disappointment, everything. Just like the human body. We are attracted to human body. when the advertisers, they want to advertise some product, Coca-Cola or something, McDonald's. So they put people in the advertisement. People are enjoying a McDonald's, they're eating hamburger or they're drinking Coca-Cola. We can relate to humans. This is natural. All the TV channels, you can just now scroll on your Facebook. You will see human faces everywhere. What is this platform called? Facebook. This is a face. It's not something. How long can you stare into something impersonal like fire or trees or seawater? Sometimes people have these weird habits. They go and see nature, go nature, 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 no people. This is due to disappointment. Because he has become disappointed from dealing with persons, he wants to go to the impersonal. Nature is impersonal. So, the human body that is so attractive to us, if you go to the place where they do autopsy, it is a very scary place. I remember when my father died, I did not want them to do an autopsy because it was my father. I was attached to that body. My father was there, with his mustache and hair, gray hair. So they asked, after he died, I had to deal with all the doctors and everything. They asked me, would you like an autopsy? So I said, no autopsy. Because I could not bear the thought that that body that I was relating to my whole life, my father, that was my idea. Even now when I remember my father, I remember the body would be butchered. We open up, the intestines would be taken out, the heart and everything, the brain. Can you imagine? Even my father died, still such a uncomfortable feeling. But that is the material existence. There is this famous story, Liquid Beauty. You know this story? Anybody knows this story, Liquid Beauty? If all of you know the story, I will just skip. I will not tell the story because, Prabhupada mentions it many, many times. But for those of you who never heard this, there was a man and he was attracted to a woman. So he wanted to marry her. But the woman, she did not want. Sometimes it happens like that. So the man came and he was insisting. He was weird, uncomfortable. He made her feel uncomfortable. Creepy guy. So the girl was intelligent. And she said, come in 2 weeks and I will marry you. Okay? I will enjoy with you or whatever. We'll go for a date. So he said, oh, yes, very good, very good. I will write into my diary that in 2 weeks I will come and I will enjoy with you. So 2 weeks passed. In those 2 weeks, the girl was simply taking, what is that?
Purgatives.
Purgatives. Hardcore purgatives. And she was simply passing stool and vomiting. All the liquids, everything came out. Autopsy. So when that lusty man came, she looked very different. Oh, the fullness of the woman's body, everything, the nice fat that the men are attracted to was gone. She was sitting there like a skeleton. oh, sunken eyes, gray skin, oh, no life. How much we depend on the foodstuff to look beautiful. Huh? Devotees, they look the most beautiful because they take only Krishna prasadam. Because Krishna is offered to Krishna, Krishna prasadam is offered to Krishna, it becomes Krishna. Then you're eating Krishna. And when you digest the prasadam, you become Krishna. No, I'm just kidding. You become Krishnaized. So anyway, so she became the opposite. Very unattractive. The same girl. The same kind girl, the same personality, everything. Everything that we should be looking for in a girl was present. So when the man came, she was waiting for him outside, sitting. And that man, he could not even recognize her. He asked her, "Hey, you monster, listen up. I got a date with this nice, beautiful girl. Where is she? Where is she? I cannot see her. Where is she?" So the girl could see, oh, what a nonsense. But anyway, she said, "That's me." He said, "No way. What do you mean? You ugly monster. You're a skeleton. You can play Freddy Krueger maybe in a horror movie. What is this? Why are you lying to me? I want that beautiful, sexy girl. Where is she?" She said, "No, no, no, that is me." So she said, I'm not attracted to you." So then, I forgot the ending of the story, but somehow or other, she collected all her stool and vomit in 2 pots. She was collecting for him. And then she brought the pots. Oh yes, he asked, "What do you mean that is you? Where is your beauty?" He asked, "Where is your beauty? There's no beauty in you, where is it?" So then she brought these 2 pots. "Here is my beauty. Enjoy." See, so she separated the beauty for him. But of course he was not attracted. So this shows you very nicely the real nature of this material world. We should not be fooled. We should not be trapped by Maya. It is all temporary. What really matters is Krishna consciousness. Whether you're chanting, whether you're reading, whether you're developing your Krishna consciousness, because your body also becomes ugly, old, everything. Your enthusiasm, everything will be depleted by the force of time. Krishna comes in the form of time for the atheists. You must bow down to time. It's very ironic because people, when we try to distribute books to them, they say, "I have no time." What they actually mean is, "I have no time to surrender to Krishna. I have no time for your lies. You want me to surrender to a false illusion God. I have no time for this. I have my life. I don't surrender to anyone." But while he's thinking about it, he's looking at his watch. "Oh, I'll be late." He has surrendered to the element of time, and that is Krishna also. What does Krishna says? "Kalo asmi," something like that. Kalo asmi. I am time. When Krishna shows the universal form to Arjuna, Arjuna is asking, "Who are you? I don't recognize you." Arjuna also could not recognize. Different body. Universal form is a different form than Krishna form, although it is Krishna. So he could not recognize. "Where is your beauty, Krishna? Who are you?" So then Krishna explained, "Time I am, destroyer of the worlds. And I have come to engage all people." See, like everybody has watch. This is the bondage. Just like you have the handcuffs. When the police comes for a criminal, they give him a handcuff. So you have also a little handcuff. The watch that is keeping you in check. That is time. So time is a very powerful force. No one can escape time. The body will be deteriorated by time. Your memory will be deteriorated by time. Everything changes. In the beginning, the apple looks very fresh, very nice. But you apply the phenomenon of time on the apple, it becomes rotten, brownish, bad smell. This is the material existence. So even we're experiencing some ananda. I have seen that some viewers, they have not experienced ananda by watching our class because 5 of them left. Yeah, it's very... See, people watch Freddy Krueger, as I said previously mentioned, Freddy Krueger, big horror movie. They will go and they will pull their pants while watching, something like that. But when they come to the class of Bhagavad-gita, they hear about the real horror, the real nature of this material existence, how ugly it is. They cannot tolerate. Oh, this is horrible. I want to enjoy. Because talks like this, they spoil material enjoyment. They spoil the illusion of material enjoyment. I was talking to a devotee. So she said that once you have experienced Krishna consciousness, you cannot enjoy in the material world. Nothing tastes. There is no taste. You have no more taste. Param Drishtvanima. This taste of Krishna consciousness, you should watch out. If you still like the taste of material sense gratification, if you're still not getting it, that this is all temporary, then please you immediately leave this live stream. Because if you watch live stream and you hear how we discuss here Srila Prabhupada's wonderful purports, you will lose that taste. You will not be able to enjoy. Prabodhananda Saraswati, a great devotee, great associate of Lord Chaitanya, he says that for a devotee, the senses are like snakes without fangs. Imagine a snake without fangs, he cannot enjoy, cannot bite. I think the snakes are meat eaters, right?
Oh yeah.
So he cannot bite, he cannot enjoy. So for a devotee, this is a great victory. Oh, I cannot enjoy the material world. Oh, great, I'm losing my taste for sex life. Oh, I'm becoming disgusted. But for the materialist, when they decrease their sex drive, I must go to a sex doctor. Oh, doctor, I have no sex drive. Oh, this is a big catastrophe. Oh my God, Jesus, please return my sex drive. Just like in the Bhagavatam, we have so many examples. Some king is impotent, or some queen is barren, and they perform all kinds of yagyas to beget a child, and so on, so on. For the devotee, this is a great victory. Oh, I have no sex life. Oh, very good. Now all my time can be used in Krishna consciousness. Sometimes Krishna, he does like that. Sometimes he makes the family life, the sex life, a big mess. Just to push that devotee, come on, serve me more, practice more. Again, time. We need time, so these things take time. Chasing after the mirage, it takes time. So better you save that time to chase after Krishna. That is a good solution. That is a good plan. Chase after Krishna. So here we have the description. Krishna is in the spiritual world, and at the same time he pervades everything through his 2 energies, spiritual energy and material energy. Everywhere. That is how we can come in contact with Krishna. That is how we feel transcendental pleasure when we chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Right? We feel a little transcendental pleasure. All of us. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. You have tasted the bliss of chanting Hare Krishna. And you want to increase that. That's so nice. There is something there. Just like early in the morning when the sun is rising, you see a little, how do you say?
A light.
Little sparkling lights, right? It's not yet fully up. The sun is not fully up, but the rays of light are coming as though through holes. You know, like when you have a dark room and there's a keyhole, and through that keyhole the light is coming slowly. So the light is coming slowly, penetrating through the darkness. Beams, yeah. This is how it is described in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. That even if one chants with offenses, but in offenseless manner, but he is trying sincerely to chant with love. He's trying. The sincerity is so difficult to develop. We have sincerity for all kinds of nonsense, but no sincerity for Krishna. So even that little light can give direction. So we must keep faith in the chanting of the holy name. It is the most powerful process. And because Krishna is all-pervading, he is here right now through his energy and in his manifestation as the Paramatma. That is why we feel Krishna's presence. This chanting purifies our vision. Krishna is always here. Queen Kunti says that you are within and you're without, and still people cannot see you. Within as the Supersoul, without as the deity, as the holy name, in the material elements also, still people cannot see you. Why? Because their vision is clouded by Maya. Maya is like a veil that has been sitting on our vision for many, many lifetimes. So now Srila Prabhupada, he explains, he gives a very nice analogy. He says a Mr. Ford or Mr. Zuckerberg, they're sitting in one localized spot. Right? Mr. Zuckerberg, just meditate on Mr. Zuckerberg. He is somewhere. I don't know where exactly he is, which country, America, China, maybe he's traveling somewhere. But he is somewhere doing something. Maybe he's watching this live stream, I don't know. Who knows? Might be. So he's there. But at the same time, by his energy, by his order, the whole Facebook, everything is going on. You see, so similarly, Krishna, it is not that Krishna is not different from his energy in all respects. He is one and different from his energy. So by Krishna's order, the whole material world is going on very nicely. And in that way, he is present. So those who don't understand, they falsely conclude that the personality of Godhead, that is our projection. Now, because we're persons, we're projecting a material idea on God. So that is not so. Krishna is such a great personality that just like Mr. Zuckerberg is controlling Facebook, Krishna is controlling the whole material manifestation and the spiritual world as well. But by his omniscience, he has such ability. Krishna is also called Yogeshwara, the master of mystic powers. If a magician here in this world, David Copperfield, you know this David Copperfield? An amazing magician. He never revealed his tricks. He made the Statue of Liberty in New York to disappear. He put a big cloth on it and it disappeared. Who can do this? So, but of course, there was some trick. We don't know what that trick was, but somehow he did. Maybe he has some special cities. He learned in India. Who knows? But most likely not. I don't know. But somehow or other, he was able to make the Statue of Liberty, this gigantic statue, disappear. That's amazing. You can see on YouTube. There are videos of this. So if David Copperfield can do this, why God cannot control everything and simultaneously be in the spiritual world, completely aloof from this material manifestation and fully immersed in his transcendental lila, in his transcendental pastimes? That is very, very possible. See, it's just common sense. This philosophy of Krishna consciousness is common sense. But because we have been conditioned by this great hate of God, we have made up all these philosophies, all these so-called theories and teachings, that we made it basically impossible for us to accept such simple logic. That is why the association of Mukta Purush, pure devotee, liberated devotee, is so essential. Because by his instruction, we can rectify all these nonsense ideas and come back to Krishna consciousness. Okay, so I will now stop the class. If there are any questions, you're very much welcome to ask. And we're streaming on Facebook, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So if you're watching on any of these, you can ask a question in the comment section, and I will answer these questions one by one. So don't be shy to write a question. I will answer all of them.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
You mentioned that the material, this liquid beauty story. So,
yes.
Someone might pose a counter argument that since the purpose of the enjoyment of the body is to enjoy, is to have a feeling of enjoyment, one might say that the means by which the enjoyment is obtained are not so important.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
Well, the argument of liquid beauty is to say that the beauty is ultimately just urine and stool and blood.
Superficial, yes, very superficial.
So, but someone might say, since the purpose is to feel enjoyment.
What is that enjoyment?
The pleasure you feel.
That is temporary.
Yet there is pleasure.
Let's say I put you in a room and I tell you, now you have your pleasure. Whatever you have, your pleasure, I multiply it by 1 million. Whatever pleasure you want, I will multiply by 1 million. And I put that and I put you in that room where you can enjoy.
Yeah.
But in 1 hour, I come with a gun and I shoot your brain.
Okay, but that's a different.
Will you enjoy that?
That's a different analogy. Now,
Why different?
Well, it's a different analogy.
You are enjoying temporary pleasure, you'll be disappointed. That's a law.
Well, why then you cite the liquid beauty pastime? Why not cite this analogy? This is a different point. This is now talking about the temporary nature. I'm talking about the superficial part of it.
The superficial is because it's temporary.
Is it superficial because it's temporary, or superficial because it's made of something actually that we find disgusting, rather it's covered by something and we have an illusion that it's beautiful?
Yeah, it's interrelated. Because it's superficial, because it's temporary, that is why it's superficial.
But isn't this meant to be like addressing a different kind of side of the argument? Because I might not accept that there's pleasure transcendental or pleasure eternal. So isn't this meant to be kind of attacking the superficial nature of that enjoyment rather than the... Because I don't accept, let's say I'm an atheist, I don't accept that there's transcendental...
Well, who cares for you? You don't accept, who cares for you? You're a fool.
Well, I thought that this argument is meant to be addressed to people...
No, but how you can argue, if you are stubborn, I cannot argue with you. Argument is for people who are intelligent.
Well, I'm not stubborn. I'm talking about this particular...
Atheist, if you're an atheist, you're stubborn.
No, I'm just not being presented any good arguments. But I haven't been presented any good arguments.
But you cannot understand God by argument. That's the whole...
Well, you say with your arguments...
No, that's what the shloka that we're discussing today, that's what it says. Purusha sapara parta bhaktya labhyaste ananyaya. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. No arguments. Argument can take you so far. You cannot understand God by argument.
But in the...
See how the Statue of Liberty, how it can disappear. Such a big statue. One guy. They were building it for years. These guys, the French guys, came, in 19th century. I don't even know how they built it up. And he made it disappear in 1 second. Where's your argument now?
Well, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj...
No, you just tell me, where's your argument? Don't say Chaitanya, just common sense. Where's your argument for that?
What do you mean, argument for what?
No, how did he make it disappear? Where's your argument?
Well, he used some tricks.
So what is that trick?
Well, that's the point. That's the
That
point.
you do not know.
The word trick means you don't know.
Yes.
That doesn't mean that it must have happened somehow.
Exactly, that is my point.
Yeah.
Just because you cannot understand God doesn't mean that there is no God.
Okay.
Yes.
But
God is achintya, inconceivable.
Okay, but then why does Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami say that you take this philosophy of religion, you apply your arguments, your logic?
Now the atheist has become a great scholar on Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami.
Yeah, but you also ask. We
would never read Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami.
No, but
that I can assure you.
You're also giving arguments. You're giving logical statements, analogies,
yes,
arguments.
Provided you have willingness to accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of God.
Yeah, I'm willing, but that's why I'm asking the question.
Well, if you're willing, I'm giving you the process, unalloyed devotion.
No,
you must render service.
You said I'm stubborn.
You must please Krishna.
No. I asked the question, and you said no. Well, you're stubborn,
yes,
so you can't accept.
You must please Krishna. Krishna is not your servant.
Well, why I should begin unless
there's no
I'm
why. It is like that.
So then why are you giving these arguments?
Like a criminal is asking, why there's this law here? Why I cannot murder? Why? With this attitude, you're going to get arrested.
So, but then why are you giving all these different logical arguments for?
That is for the devotees, so they can argue with fools like you.
But you just said there's no arguments. I should just serve Krishna.
No, I didn't say. I said the arguments provide you willing to accept Krishna.
I am willing. But
no, you're not willing.
Why not?
No.
I am.
No. You're not willing.
Why not?
Show me.
Well, I'm asking.
Prove yourself.
But
prove yourself.
I'm asking a question.
I'm not impressed.
Philosophy.
I'm not impressed. Sorry.
Well, why are you giving the philosophy?
No.
You can't ask questions.
Sorry. I'm not impressed. Sorry. That's the way it is. Work harder. Not impressed. Bye.
So why Prabhupada tells us to go and fight the atheists, like go and challenge them?
Huh?
Why does Prabhupada tell us to...
Now you're saying Prabhupada?
Yeah.
You have no business with Prabhupada. You're an atheist.
No, I was at a scientific convention and one of your devotees came and challenged us, So now I'm here.
So if you want to know Prabhupada, you become his disciple.
So, but why are you challenging us? If you don't want to, if we can't understand
because
anything,
you're a rascal.
So, but then why challenge? If we can only understand anything by doing service, then why are you even bringing any challenge? What's the purpose?
Because you're a rascal number one. Where's life that comes from matter? Show me.
But
you claim...
I can't understand anything unless I do service.
Huh?
I can't understand anything unless I do service.
No, we're not discussing about Krishna. We're discussing your stupid theory.
I can't understand.
Life comes from matter.
I can't even understand my own, I can't give you any answer.
Yeah, you can't understand. And still you're pushing it as a reality.
But then why
you yourself cannot understand that theory. You cannot prove it. And you're trying to push it as objective reality, scientific reality.
But I can't.
That we challenge.
But why are you asking? I can't understand anything.
Yeah, you're a fool.
So why are you asking?
Asking what?
Anything. To me.
Yeah, because you claim. We must expose the rascaldom. You claim that you know, and you're misleading others. So because we care for people, we don't want them to be misled, we're challenging you, exposing you. Whether you accept it or not, that is besides the point. If you accept your foolishness, then that is very good for you. But I'm not going to stop challenging you just because you don't accept. Same example, a criminal is murdering someone. And I say, hey, stop it. You're rascal number one. I say, well, I don't accept it. That murder is bad. Who cares whether you accept or not? I'm going to call police and throw you in a jail. That's it. Similarly, if someone is rebelling against God, he's punished by the laws of material nature, thrown into the lower species, and he's getting kicked. And he's going to be kicked and kicked and kicked and kicked. This is how it is. If you do not accept this, you're going to be kicked even more. So, intelligent person follows the law. Why should I murder someone? Why should I be so? Let me go with the law. Let me become acquainted what the government wants from me. How I should behave. How I should pay my taxes. How I should conduct myself in a society. And I have a very nice life. That is intelligence. And a rascal will also always challenge why it is like, why I cannot break the law, why this is like that, and why. See how foolish that is? If you ask intelligently, oh, this law is there for this reason, and so I want to understand more the law so I can obey it more, that is good. And the argument is there. Yeah, if you murder people, then you're going to be murdered also. That is not good. That is generating an atmosphere of fear, paranoia, enmity, envy. We don't want that. It's not constructive for the society. And there's an argument for an intelligent person. We educate the children. Don't murder. This is bad. But if someone is asking why I cannot murder, that sort of argument we don't nourish.
Well, for example, people on the street, if you give them the argument, you're not this body.
Yes.
And they say, well, I'm not the body, because I feel like the body is just changing actually. It's growing. Okay, but then we don't our next argument is not, well, you don't surrender to Krishna, so what, you can understand anything, nothing you can understand. We take the argument a little further, we try to convince them on that particular point.
Mm-hmm. So what is your question?
So I'm asking us a particular point of that argument.
What is that particular point? I don't understand.
Because the point of the pleasure is to enjoy. The point that you reason you're endeavoring for that activity, whatever it is, bodily enjoyment, is because you want to enjoy.
What is your enjoyment? You're asking the same question. Where is your enjoyment? For a little while you enjoy and then you're dead. Finished enjoyment. Sex life. How long you can enjoy sex life? For a few years, then 50, 60 years old, you're finished. You cannot enjoy sex life. So that you have not explained. What is that enjoyment? Here in Krishna consciousness, we enjoy eternally. Eternal Ananda. Nitya Ananda. Eternal enjoyment. And we have a small glimpse of that. When we chant Hare Krishna, it always feels good. If you chant sincerely, it always feels good. Chanting is always good. It's a different type of enjoyment. Transcendental enjoyment. That which connects you with Krishna. That which makes you realized, knowledgeable, purified vision. We want that. Okay, so anybody else? Any other questions? I don't see any. I see Michael is watching again. Hare Krishna. Yeah, Michael is quoting the Bhagavad-gita. That which is temporary and transient is not real. Only that which does not change and is permanent is real. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Michael. All right, any other questions? Any other comments? Oh, here is a question by Manish. Is all religions aim same things like bringing peace and happiness? Why is there war in between religion? How to stop it by Krishna consciousness? Because the peace and happiness is based on the principle of devotional service. If we do not serve Krishna, that peace and happiness, again, temporary. Some rascal will come because he does not feel fulfilled. He's feeling dissatisfied. When you serve Krishna nicely, under the direction of the Guru, you feel complete, you feel good. But if you do not serve, you feel always incomplete. And because you feel incomplete, then you attack others. And there's war. You see? So religion, anyone can say, I'm religious, I'm this and that. The real proof of the religion is whether you love God, whether you serve God sincerely. And then, yatma suprasidati. Savai pumsha paro dharmo yato bhakti radokshache. Aitu kiya pratyata yatma suprasidati. This is the definition of religion. Let's take from the authority. Let's not speculate. Religion is this, my religion, your religion, this religion, that religion. Let's take from the authority. Srimad Bhagavatam says, what is religion? Savai pumsha paro dharmo yato bhaktir adokshache. The supreme religion is that by which you satisfy Krishna, the Supreme Lord. Adokshaja. Adokshaja means who is beyond your material perception. That service must be aituki apratyata, must be uninterrupted and unmotivated in order to satisfy the self. Yatma suprasidati, then your soul becomes satisfied. So if we do not serve, the reason why people engage in conflicts and wars and aggression, because they do not serve Krishna properly. That is why this war took place. There was one party and they have usurped the throne, usurped the property. They were rascals. They were incomplete. They had greed, they had lust. So that's why the war took place. Because there was irreligion. Irreligious principle was introduced. So it's not because of religion. Don't be foolish. It's because of atheistic sentiment or the atheistic attitude infiltrating religion. That is why these wars take place. Peter is asking, please, what is the plenary expansion of Lord Krishna? These are his different expansions, like Lord Ramachandra, Nrsingadev, Narayan, Vasudeva, Sankarshan. His plenary expansions. Krishna expands himself in different forms. And they're all glorious, all equal in power as Krishna himself. Thank you very much. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavad-gita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi Hari 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 Bol. Namo Mishtaparaya Kastavastai Bhutri Shmad Bhakti Vedanta Samanindana Mani Namaste Saraswati Reva Gauravani Brachari Nani Vishesha Shunamani Brachari Shtadine. Jai. Jai. Hari 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 Bol. Namo Mishtaparaya Kastavastai Shmad Bhakti Vedanta Namo Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti